Hey everybody, this is Caswell Cook, the Executive Director of the Misquamicut Business Association, and we're live here to talk to you tonight about some upcoming events here at Misquamicut. Yes, I know it's January. I know it's cold here in the Northeast. I know we had snow on the ground today, at least here in Westerly, but we wanted to invite you to come do some warm stuff during the winter here in Misquamicut. So if you're watching us tonight, whether on the Misquamicut Beach Facebook page or maybe my Facebook page or Westerly Live or Misquamicut Drive-In page, we would love for you to tell us where you're watching from. And if you love Misquamicut Beach, where do you live and when do you come here? We love to know who's out there watching. So type in the comments and we'll put them up on the screen. Where are you watching from right now? And why do you love Misquamicut Beach? But we wanted to talk to you about this great luau that's coming up. So every year for 17 years, we have a big fundraiser in the dead of winter and raise money for what, you might ask? For the activities of the Misquamicut Business Association. So we're the ones that put on the drive-in. We're the ones that do the classic car show, Spring Fest, Fall Fest, all those events at the beach. And we're the ones that have that road crew. You might have seen the golf cart, the red golf cart that goes up and down the streets, picking up trash off the sidewalks, sweeping the sidewalks. When you come to Misquamicut and it says, welcome to Misquamicut Beach, and there's traffic islands that have nice plantings, all that's the Misquamicut Business Association. So this is our fundraiser that we have in order to pay for it. So we're actually having two events this winter. We're having the Luau, which is February 4th at the Windjammer. And then 1 month later at Venice, which is where we used to hold the Luau, at Venice, we're going to be having a craft beer and wine tasting on March 4th. And it's going to feature a band called Ed Peabody and the Big Blue Thang. So both of those events are coming up, one in February, one in March. And tickets are on EventBrite.com, which is spelled EventBrite.com. And that's how you can purchase tickets for both the Luau, February 4th, and the craft beer and wine tasting with the blues music on March 4th at Venice. So I'm wearing my Windjammer shirt because this year the Luau is at the Windjammer. So what are you going to get when there's a Luau? Well, Ben is going to put on screen. Well, there he's going to put himself on screen.
Hey, how's it going?
You've been to a Luau or two.
I have been to two. I've been to two, and then I produced last year's.
Right, last year. So tell us what happened with COVID. We did a complete live stream luau.
We did, yeah, and it was very successful. It was wonderful. We had the live auction through 32 auctions, which we'll talk about in a little bit, and you know, it was really nice. We had people like John Ford Coley and John Batdorf who sent in live music and wonderful local acts like Nick Bossy and Nina J and so that was a lot of fun. But obviously it's really nice to be back in person this year. So
well, and yeah, but we took what we did really well. So when you come to our luau and you walk in, you're going to have food from like 15 different local restaurants. And that's included in your ticket price. Cash bar. You're going to have entertainment, and this year not one but two bands. So you're going to start off with a band called SPF4, and then we're going to have Nina J's band, Atlantic Avenue Band, to play us through the night and hopefully have some dancing and stuff. We've got a table with silent auction items. We have a raffle, so we've got all kinds of stuff for the raffle, baskets, gift baskets, things like that. And then this year new, we've got another company coming in that's going to have sports and sports memorabilia that they're going to do silent auction, as well as like entertainment. And that's only going to be in person. But the way we're hybriding this whole thing, and the reason why we're on here tonight, is because our silent auction, whether you can come or not on February 4th, you can still participate in our silent auction, which goes live right here on our Facebook page tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. It's 32auctions.com, but we'll have the link posted here. So check back tomorrow at 6 o'clock. You can find items you might want to bid on.
The link is in the description now, actually, so you can like go sit. You can go sit there until it opens live if you really want and check
Well,
it
you
out.
can also see some of the items. They're not all loaded in yet, but there's a good amount loaded in. So what's going to happen is going to be cool. So you can go on the silent auction site starting tomorrow at 6, and you've got basically 2 weeks to bid on stuff, see what you might want, and then the night of the luau, you can either be there in person or you can still be at home wherever you are, and you can go online, and right up until 9 o'clock you can continue to bid. So if you're live at the silent auction, instead of a pen and a piece of paper that people are rushing to and scrambling and trying to outbid each other, we're going to have QR codes, and you can just keep track of your items on the phone right up till 9 o'clock. So that way you don't have to be present to win. But some of the stuff that's already up there, so we've got season passes for the Misquamicut Drive-In. Well, they're $200 normally, but you can make a bid and see if you can get it cheaper. We've got advertising from WBLQ and 96.7 The Buzz. We've got our friend JJ Cohen from Back to the Future. Now, this is a cool thing. So JJ was in Back to the Future 1, 2, 3, and he's giving us this signed picture of him and his career. Then he's going to do a selfie with you and give you free drive-in movie tickets for the summer. Breezeway Resort, $500.
I'm sorry, is JJ going to be there, or he's going to take a selfie with you at the drive-in this summer?
Right, this summer. So not only will you get the picture autographed to you, but then he will we get the picture, but then he will personalize it to you this summer, and we're going to give you tickets to the drive-in, and you can do other pictures with him and stuff. And then we've got the Breezeway Resort, which is $500 gift card. My book. We've got Coastal Graphics, a new graphic place in Westerly. You see Cold Stone Creamery, Dunn's Corners Chiropractic, a picture of Indiana Jones, $200 to Maria's Seaside Cafe. We've got $25 each to McQuaid's Marketplace. We've got some gift certificates to the Purple Ape. We've got a couple of massages. This one's by Christine
Faranick.
Yeah, I can't on my head. Redstone Tire. We've got Home Depot gave us one of those Ryobi saws and drill situation. The Seashell Motel has given us a gift card to that. The Tapped Apple, which is downtown Westerly, they're going to do a wine tasting for 4. We have this cool backpack that you can take out for a picnic. We've got this great gift for the Shelter Harbor Inn. Oh, don't scroll that fast. Oh. A great gift from the Shelter Harbor Inn, where you not only get to stay over, but you get to eat at the farmhouse kitchen. We have a sorry game. And then if we scroll down,
see, what's really fun is that you can see the actual value of these items.
Right.
So like that Shelter Harbor thing is $400.
Right. And maybe you can get it for $250.
Exactly.
Chorus of Westerly is a spring concert. There's going to be 2 tickets for that. There's going to be $500 gift card to the Hotel Maria. The math helper, she's great. She's located right in town, actually at Christ Church, and she does math tutoring, and you can get 4 sessions with her, half-hour sessions. The Pleasant View has given us 2 packages where you get to stay over and have breakfast. And then our friend Tom Zalaski, who's famous out there in Green Bay, wrote a book about Weekapaug called The View from the Blanket. So that's one of the items that you can bid on tomorrow. Where if you're just joining us, we're talking about the silent auction to support all things Misquamicut that goes live tomorrow at 6 o'clock and culminates at our luau February 4th. We've got Toscano's Men's Shop. We've got your favorite and mine, Two Little Fish. We have a very cool item right there. That's a vintage Misquamicut sign. So back in the 80s, those signs were made, and they used to be on the telephone poles where the blue is. They would put arrows directing you to Misquamicut, back before GPS. And there's a gentleman who's deceased now, but he used to own the Sandy Shore Motel. And his name was Tom Quattromani. And I remember when I first took over the MBA or resurrected it, he handed me a small stack of those. And we save 1 each year for the luau. I think there's literally only like 6 left in existence. So that's something cool you should get your hands on. That says MBA, Misquamicut Beach, Rhode Island, and you can put your own stuff in the blue. I
like that logo better than the current logo, just saying. So tell me about this buy now price. So there's bidding, so this starting bid is is $40. Minimum bid increase $10, but it says buy now 150. So you can just go straight and buy some of these items if you wanted to snag them.
If you want, like for instance, since that sign it's not like a gift certificate or something,
Yep.
that sign's not available anywhere.
Yep.
So if you really want that sign and you don't want to wait and hem and haw and nickel and dime, you can buy it now, right? Well, as of tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Now the list of items goes on and on. We haven't loaded them all up yet, but we've got like Block Island, we've got the National Hotel, and a $200 gift certificate to Ballard's. We've got gift baskets. We've got all kinds of stuff that's really cool. And one of the coolest prizes or auction items that's worth a lot of money is the weekend of Springfest in May. You are going to get Springfest tickets for all 3 days. But if that wasn't enough, you're going to get a gift certificate to eat at the Andrea. But if that wasn't enough, you're going to get 3 nights at a beachside house. You're going to get a whole house to yourself right across the street from the Andrea, courtesy of the Andrea. So you get to stay for the weekend of Springfest, you get to eat at the Andrea, and you get to go to Springfest for free. So that's a cool package to bid on. So that's going to be up there tomorrow too. And this is some footage from a past Springfest. This was our
Phil
friend
Solom from the Rembrandts.
The Rembrandts. He was singing "I'll Be There for You," or "That's Just the Way It Is, Baby." So Springfest is on. It's going to be the weekend of the 15th of May. And we're looking forward to having that event back because we didn't have last year or the year before Springfest. So that's something really cool. Hey, so if you're out there watching us tonight, tell us where you're from. We want to know. Has anyone typed in anything? We want to know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We want to see where people are from and when do you come to Misquamicut? And are you coming to this luau? Simsbury, but we have a house in Westerly. So Patty, you need to come down here and come to that luau. Deborah lives in Misquamicut. Well, you got no excuse not to go to the Windjammer that night. Brantford, Connecticut. Laura. Let's see. From Connecticut, we love the beach and the Andrea. So Christine, you should definitely go online tomorrow and bid on that package to be able to stay across the street from your favorite watering hole, the Andrea. Stay in this house that probably sleeps like 7 or 8 people or whatever, and eat at the Andrea and go to Springfest. I mean, that's really cool. Who else we got?
What's really cool also is that like for the luau, right? Like a lot of people, there's 120,000 people that follow Misquamicut Beach on Facebook. And so many of them are from, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut that might not be able to come down in February to the luau, but they can still support by using this online auction. And we're gonna be showing you just a little bit of the luau this year in person as well on here. So that's really cool.
On Crandall Avenue. Okay, Tim, there's no excuse for you not to come to the Windjammer on February 4th. Hey, since some are just tuning in, so keep Rhonda up there for a second. But Ben, can you put up the poster again for the luau so that we can see all the information? Okay.
Let me take Rhonda off for a second, though.
Take her off for a second. So
I don't know who Gary Hobart is.
The MBA is presenting our 17th annual Aloha Luau Friday, February 4th, 6:30 to whenever at the Windjammer. Tickets are $25 in advance or $30 at the door. So you should definitely go to EventBrite.com. The link is in the comments below, and get your. Oh, you took it away from me. I was reading.
I should have known better.
And so $25 in advance, $30 at the door. We have big kahuna tables for 10 people. That's if you want to splurge and be a big kahuna and have a guaranteed table for you and your friends or your business, $275. Music by SPF4 and the Atlantic Avenue Band. And the Ocean State Charity Events, they're the ones that are going to come and do the separate silent auction, which is only available in person. That is going to be the sports memorabilia and stuff like that. So that's what's happening that night. So make sure you come. And then the other thing before we go back to the comments, and by the way, people keep telling us where you're from. Type in the comments. We want to talk to you. We want to know if you are coming to the luau. Tell us in the comments, or if you want to come. Can you, Ben, put up the poster or the JPEG or whatever it is, the graphic that tells us who the big kahunas are this year?
I would love to.
These are the people that are splurging, Ben.
Absolutely. WBLQ, the South County Tourism Council. Who else? We got Renee Levine, Coastal Graphics, Dime Bank, the Andrea, the Pleasant View Inn, the Cooked Goose. We were at the Cooked Goose today, actually, filming some stuff for them. The Washington Trust Company and Valenti Subaru.
So these are your big kahunas, and we do have more big kahuna tables left. You don't have to own a business to take a kahuna table. You can just get a table for 10 and call it whatever you want. You can make up names. You know, you could call yourself the Little Kahuna. You could call yourself the Surf People. I don't care what you call yourself, but we want you to buy a table of 10 because you're going to have food all night. You're not going to have to pay for food. You're going to have 2 bands. You're going to have raffle, all kinds of great stuff to raffle. So we'll get some more money out of you that way. We got silent auction. We've got the charitable auction people. And it's the Windjammer. And it's February. And the Windjammer has been open pretty much every weekend all winter. And if, in fact, I'm just going to plug Saturday night, the 29th. I'm actually going to be at the Windjammer. Ben made a cool graphic for that. Do you have that one with a frozen face? Or you don't have that available?
You know, you keep asking me to. I don't know where it is. Hold on, let me find
No,
it.
don't worry about it.
No, keep talking for like 30 seconds. I'll find it.
Yeah, they've been having entertainment there and stuff. They're one of the few places open on the strip all year round. And so we're gonna have a DJ party just for the heck of it because it's effing cold out.
It's really cold.
And not as cold as it could be, I guess. And so we're going to have a summery type of night come January 29th. I know I'm talking about all these different events. February 4th, then March 4th, which we're going to talk about later, is the wine tasting and craft beer thing at Venice, which, by the way, a lot of tickets are already being sold for that. But the Luau is what we're here to talk about mostly, and that is on February 4th. We should go back to some of those comments because people are typing stuff in.
We should go back to some of those comments. I'm going to see. I've never shared something like this. I'm going to see how it goes. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there's for my DJing. Yes, it's effing cold out tour. DJ Caswell at the Windjammer, but I can't see when it is.
I don't know.
It should be right underneath the Windjammer.
Right there.
Saturday, January 29th, 8 to 11. Yeah, well, I've been DJing a lot lately, and some of you have enjoyed my DJing. Some of you haven't. Some. But if you'd like to come to that, that's also happening. Anyway, back to the Luau.
Yes. Okay. So Rhonda, my favorite place.
Live in Mystic, generally go during fall through spring. Oh, well, see, Rhonda? Help me, Rhonda. Colleen, she is here in Monroe, Connecticut. Well, I don't know. You could get yourself a hotel room that night and come stay. So could Richard from Agawam, Mass, Holly Tree.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Christy Scaramuzzo, Caswell Cook, what's up? I know her and Vinny, her husband Vinny, was one of the original DJs with me and Dave Christina down at the Andrea, and Brother Lou back in the 90s. He was one of those guys. So Christy and her son is a prodigy. Someday we're going to get him to play at Springer Fall Fest. He plays some great Beatles tunes and all kinds of tunes. He's got a band, and he's just a little kid, and he's playing that guitar. So you watch out for Christy's son. You watch out.
All right. Will do. Right. Donna is from North Smithfield. I've been going there since my kids were little. They're now in their 40s.
Now, it's not North Smithfield. It's North Smithfield.
Okay.
Say it right, Ben. You live in Rhode Island. Smithfield. Colleen, our very special place every year, might try to get to this party. Colleen, don't try. I'll be sad if you don't come. Please come to the party.
Rhonda's trying to get her friend.
Yeah, see? Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. I will sing that song for you. Gail said nice auction items. And listen, check back tomorrow when the silent auction goes live right here on our page, on our Facebook page and our website, because there's going to be like twice as much stuff. It just, my friend Rebecca Green, she's been working diligently to load everything in. So it's pretty darn cool. So we're talking about the Luau on February 4th. And do we have any more comments, Ben? We love comments.
We have no more comments at the moment. We ran through those pretty quick.
No more. Can you people give us some comments so we can put you on the screen?
Meanwhile, food, raffle, auctions, music, the Aloha Luau, the 17th annual, Friday, February 4th, 2022, 6:30 p.m. at the Windjammer, new location from where it was previously. Tickets are $25 in advance. If you buy them now, using the EventBrite link that's in the description of this video, or if you're listening to the audio version of this, in the description of the podcast. It's $30 at the door. So you can get a big kahuna table for $10. Normally that would be $300 at the door, and you can get that for $275. And you can step up and really help Misquamicut Beach, clean up the roads and put on the family-friendly activities and do all of the amazing things that the Misquamicut Business Association does every year. And come check it out. Atlantic Avenue Band and SPF 4 are going to be playing music all night long, and Caswell has threatened to sing.
Yeah, maybe like some Sweet Caroline, and I sang there on New Year's Eve with Mick Barrer's band with Never Enough. And no, it's ENUFF, Never Enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're in Rhode Island. Never. Because people in Connecticut pronounce their R's. In fact, but they also have nasally A's. Like my friends from Connecticut don't call me Kaz, they call me Kaz. But Rhode Islanders don't pronounce their R's.
Rhonda wants to know if we're dressing in luau attire.
Rhonda, we are dressing in luau attire. I have actually a special jacket I'm going to wear that night. Oh, I should have brought it, shouldn't I? Should I get it?
How long will it take you? You want me to cover it? You want me to cover and do another pitch?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
All right, go. All right, everybody. So once again, while Caswell goes to get his jacket, the 17th annual Aloha Luau will happen February 4th, Friday, February 4th at 6:30 p.m. at the Windjammer. Tickets are on sale now on EventBrite. There's a link in the description of this video or podcast. You can get those for $25 today or $30 at the door. And you can get a big kahuna table for $10. Really support and show off your business. And we will let everybody know who our big kahunas are for $275. Tickets available, like I said, on EventBrite. Music that night will be by the Atlantic Avenue Band and SPF 4. It is at the Windjammer, which is a brand new location this year. And we're very, very excited about it. The live auction, the silent auction, is going live on 32 auctions. The link is also in the description of this video, and you can check that out starting tomorrow at 6 p.m. And Caswell.
Yeah.
Let's show the people the jacket.
What do you think? People, do you like the jacket? Now, if I wear this to the luau, you got to wear something cool too, right? Come on. Come on. Who wants to come to this luau? Matter of fact, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, for the first person who gets this right. Now, the only reason I want you to answer this question is if you are going to come to the luau. So if you're in Texas, don't answer the question. I'm going to give away one free ticket to the luau, because that means if you bring someone, they got to buy a ticket, right? So I want, if you are interested in one free ticket to the luau, then in the comments, the first person to say what the name Misquamicut means in its original native tongue, and I've had this question before here, what does Misquamicut mean in, Native American Indian? What does it mean? It means something. If you can type that in and tell me the answer of what Misquamicut means in its native form,
I can tell you.
You get to come to the luau anyway.
That's true.
So you got to want to come. So the first person to type it in correctly, Ben will put up on screen, and you will get one free ticket to the luau, meaning that the person you bring has to pay. We got to raise money, but I'll give you one. I'll give one free ticket.
All right. So Rhonda has a guess.
Okay.
Her guess is red fish.
It's, you know what? I'm going to accept that answer, Alex. It does. It means, red salmon or red fish at this place is, I think, the technical term. But red fish, close, that's it. You win.
Rhonda, congratulations.
Rhonda, you're coming. Now you got to round. Now, this is what you got to do, Rhonda. Your ticket is free. Now you got to get some people to pay. So get them online. So, Rhonda, your name will be at the door. You just tell them you were the winner and Caswell said, and we will put your name. Ben, I don't know if you could text me her name so I can put it on my list, because I'm on my phone now. Rhonda, you are free. Show up that night, 6:30 at the Windjammer, February 4th. But bring paying people with you. And bring your wallet, because you're going to definitely want to buy a raffle ticket or 2 or 3 or 4 or an arm length.
Absolutely.
Is there anyone else out there that has any questions, comments about anything to do with Misquamicut while I'm sitting here? We might as well answer your questions about anything coming up this year. Anything you want to know?
Are we turning this into an Ask Caswell?
It can be whatever you want it to be. Ask Caswell. Yes. Ask me anything. No, it's not the Caswell Cook Show. No,
now I'm getting flashbacks to hold on. It's almost there. And now I'm getting flashbacks to 2020.
Right, when we were this is how we went to the beach in 2020. It was by Zoom.
Nope.
Yes,
so,
Rhonda.
Yeah, we had another guest. You are correct, but you're too late. I'm so sorry.
Too late, Chef, you're too late, Chef. And you only know that because you know me, Chef. Yeah, Chef. He sees detail.
Okay.
He's the flamboyant chef. He lights himself on fire when he cooks.
That's not good.
He used to do a lot of shows in Misquamicut until the fire department had their say with it.
Well, all right.
Chef, I want you to know I talked to Eddie Champlin today, or yesterday on the phone. He's doing well. Anyway, what else is going on, folks? I don't know what else is going on, but it's cold down at the beach, and we're just excited to be able to do something warm. Now, the good news for me is the day after the Luau, we're going to hop on a plane and go to Key West. So sorry for the rest of you.
Jerk. So the one thing, I mean, I on a warm winter's day, the beach is absolutely lovely, though.
Can we get rid of the Caswell Cook thing and go back to Misquamicut tonight? Just because it really isn't the Caswell Cook Show. This is a Misquamicut thing. We're promoting a luau.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, snap your fingers. Okay.
And the Misquamicut Tonight graphic in 3, 2.
I was a little late there. I couldn't find it. There's a lot going on here. So I went to the beach a couple days ago, and it was when it was like 47 degrees out, and it was so nice. It's such a beautiful place in the winter when you're by yourself, and not that it's not a beautiful place in the summer, but I mean it's really it's something else when you're like alone on that gigantic stretch of beach.
Well, the wintertime is nice. It reminds me of when Charles Grodin said it would be so nice if you weren't here. And in the winter, you look at that beach and you're like, Jesus, there's nobody here. Although I will say almost every day when I've gone down there in the wintertime, in the off season, there's somebody there. There's somebody walking their dog or just taking a walk. I mean, not on that day when it was like 4 degrees, but most days, because people can go down, the parking lots are wide open. You can go walk on the beach any time of the year. Some people think that Misquamicut Beach has a chain up or something. Misquamicut's a village. And it's 3 miles long. It's not just the state beach. It's the whole place. And so all those places you can, wander on the beach and check things out. So we encourage you to come down any time of the year. And but we want you to come. And one last time, we'll put up the luau graphic. We want you to come to this lovely event on February 4th. Come to the luau at the Windjammer. Help us raise some money for the family events at the beach and for picking up all the trash and keeping the place clean. And last but not least, we will tell you that tomorrow, starting at 6 o'clock on our Facebook page and on our website, and we'll have a link through Instagram, we will be having our silent auction go live. And you will have 2 weeks to keep coming and checking up on what you want to bid on. And we'll get the item to you. We can either mail it to you or whatever, or preferably you come on the 4th and win while you are there.
Awesome. Very, very, very cool.
And with that,
this is a new thing. This is a new thing that just got added to this platform that we're on right now, and I just want to try it to see what it sounds like. So why not try it live, right? That's what we did when we started live streaming in March 2020. We just tried everything live on air.
That's Ben Barber. He makes all this stuff happen, all these live streams.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, so check this out. This is brand new to StreamYard background music. Let's see how it is. This
Nice.
is called night driving.
It's nice, so we can be just talking and
Yeah,
basically at this point lulling our viewers to sleep. Is anybody watching
absolutely.
us? I'm wondering.
Yeah, no, there's still a lot of people watching.
Is anybody else commenting? I want more comments before we go.
Rhonda, you sound exactly like Braden, who was 6. I want more comments every time he's on a stream.
I want more comments.
Rhonda says, I'm usually there weekends. It's peaceful at any temperature.
That's true, Rhonda. Yeah, make sure you introduce yourself to us when you come and say you're the Rhonda that won. And you say hi so we can meet you in person.
I do have a question. Are we getting more Caswell Cook shows? Are we getting more Misquamicut Tonights? Are you gonna bust out the Rolodex and get some of these people to entertain us the way that you had before, like Denny Lane and John Ford Coley and all of your friends? Where's Uncle Terry? How's Uncle Terry doing?
I heard from him today. Our friend Terry Sylvester from the Hollies. He's actually got a gig. He's going out and doing a gig in forgot where he said, Delaware, I think. So yeah, hopefully this summer we'll have, we'll get some wonderful guests on when we're ready to promote some of the stuff going on this summer. I will say that we're working on a few cool people for the drive-in, and they're going to be very exciting. We're working on one of the cast members from Grease to come in person. No, not John Travolta, but one of the cast members.
Tell me off air.
And we're working on one of the cast members from the Bill Murray movie Meatballs. We're working on, I think he was in, what's the Eddie Murphy movie? He did like 3 of them.
Nutty Professor?
No, back in the 80s. Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Hey, Kaylee just tuned in from San Diego. Hey, it's
Hello.
A lot warmer there, man. Good to see you, San Diego. So we're working on some of those kind of people. We just, there's a cool band around here that people know, 80s band called Aquanet, and they're going to be playing at Springfest. And then we also have Whole Lotta Heart, which is a Heart tribute band. They're playing at Springfest. So we're starting to line up. Yeah, we're starting to line up that, and we're starting to line up the Tunes on the Dune stuff for the summer. We got some really cool stuff. We haven't quite gotten to announcing that yet. But in the meantime, be sure to follow Misquamicut Beach on Facebook, Misquamicut Beach, or it's Misquamicut MBA on Twitter and Instagram. And we're on TikTok. And we have a YouTube page. And we're cool. All right.
Is there a quick question? Is this the first Springfest in 3 years?
Well, we didn't have 20 and we didn't have 21. So, yeah.
So yeah.
The last one we did was 2019. So this will be the first Springfest, in a while. We did have Fall Fest last year, which was the first one in a while too, because we missed 2 Springfests and a Fall Fest. We ended up missing 3 festivals, which stunk. But hopefully all this stuff will be done with by then, and we'll be able to get back to Springfest.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So check this out, and also, we're gonna be talking to all of those people, and the Misquamicut Beach podcast is back. Check that out. This will be the first episode of that in a long time as well, since we started doing the streaming. But that'll be back up as well. And yeah, let's do it one more time. Check out if you can. If you can, please come to the 17th annual Luau in person. $25 tickets in advance. You can buy them now on EventBrite. The link is in the description of this episode. You can also get them at the door for $30. You can be a big kahuna. Show off to your friends and family. Put your business name on this. We will advertise it. Be a big kahuna. A table for 10 for $275. The Atlantic Ave Band and SPF4 are going to be playing music all night, which is wonderful. We're at a new location, the Windjammer. Again, it's Friday, February 4th, 2022 at 6:30. The silent auction starts tomorrow at 6 p.m. You can find the link to that also in the description, and you can find all of that information on the Misquamicut Beach Facebook page. And that silent auction ends on February 4th at 9 p.m. Caswell, thank you. This has been fun as always. and say your ending.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Mom. See you next time.